So class, in today's video, I want to go over more anime worlds that you could not pay me to go to. Like, I know it's been a hot minute since I made the last video, but hey, we here now. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. So getting into the very first world that I just wouldn't want to go to has to be Eminence of Shadows. Don't get me wrong, Eminence of Shadows is kind of a good place to live if you're not, you know, doing any crime or anything. But as a random civilian, you are risking your life every single moment throughout the day, all because there's a motherfucker out there that thinks life is a game in this world. And that person also does not give a damn about nobody else's life but his and the people that's playing this game with him, while also having the ability to just nuke a random part of the city at will. Like, just imagine the first time we actually let loose this ability, right? Imagine just being above ground, minding your own business, reading a book or some shit, and then you just get eviscerated and you see God. But that's just like kind of a small minor inconvenience, okay? Because maybe half of the time he's probably not trying to go out his way to nuke other people, but at the same time it's also the fact of the matter that he's not taking any type of precautions to not catch people in the crossfire. Okay, except for like this one moment right here, but what about the people that are topside? We can clearly see lights on in these buildings. There are people still in there. I mean, truly speaking, how could you? You're nuking the place, okay? So, like, there's gonna be people caught in the crossfire whether you like it or not. But hey, at least the bad guy's dead though. The city's saved. But Eminence of Shadows isn't really a bad place to live, like I said previously. It's just the fact of the matter is that you gotta be on your toes at every single turn, because you don't even know when the fact of the matter that somebody's gonna nuke the place or just start doing some random shit. And the next verse that I don't want to live in is Scum of the Brave. And it's crazy because this verse is actually not that bad. It is really not that crazy for real, if you're like a regular person. But if you're a brave, on the other hand, I pray for your safety every day. But the fact of the matter is, being a brave in this verse is optional. You don't really have to be one for real. It's just a choice. Now, why wouldn't you want to become one? Is beyond me. Now, I have to see what power I get first before I actually take on the job of being a brave, okay? Because if I get something stupid, like outright dumb, then I'm gonna just be a random civilian working at McDonald's, alright? You got me fucked up. But if I do get a cool power like how our main character has it, to where he can just slow down time or perceive time at a slower pace to, like, you know, do shit, or like how the one girl's ability is that she could just jump through portals, then hell yeah, I'm becoming a brave. Now that just comes with the added risk of, you know, every other brave that tries to come after your bounty if you're a top tier brave, and on top of that too, random demon lords spawning out of nowhere trying to kill you also. So with the fact of the matter is, you have random people that you don't even know are braves or not tracking you down if you're a high-ranking brave, and then on top of that too, as a brave, you gotta take bounties on random demon lords that could have some crazy ass shit stronger than you just to make a living? Hell no, I'm not living in this verse. Having to be on the run for damn near your entire life up until when you get clapped up has to be like the worst way of living. But like I said, it's a choice to go down that path. You can also just be a regular person working at McDonald's, but like I said, who the hell wants to do that? And now we're getting to the part of the video to where I'm starting to get into the heavy hitters, like worlds that I wouldn't even touch with a 10-foot pole. And the very first one has to be Kill la Kill. Oh yeah, I'm serious about this one. Cause one, you're not gonna look me in my eyes and tell me that you will want to go to a school that has a hierarchy to where you have to make a club to at least make a goddamn living for your family in this life, climbing this impossible ass a ladder due to the fact of the matter that everybody has a higher level uniform than you. The only reason why Ryuko was able to do this shit is because, quite frankly, she was smurfing in low elo. But think about it as like a regular ass student that's trying to like make it up. You have a 0-star, or probably let's just say a 1-star Goku uniform, while everybody has like 3 or above. And mind you, these rankings actually matter because these shits are overtuned as hell. Mako had a 2-star Goku uniform putting belt to ass on Ryuko. Sure, maybe she wasn't really fighting her for real, but she was still putting in that work. And you really don't get like a ability with a 1-star. You only get like just your hands and probably some other weapon that you bring. If somebody has a 2-star Goku uniform, they are rolling your shit. Unless you cheat in some type of way. But even if you cheat, then you got this freaking big buff ass, back ass Gamagori that's just gonna come down and whoop your ass for cheating. There's no winning. And then they're gonna strip you down butt booty naked, and then you gotta walk home naked as hell to the slums. You're not making it out in this school unless you somehow in some shape or form cheat or do what Ryuko did and just somehow smurf or bring a gun. Whichever one. Hell, even the gun won't even work because when it comes to the 3-star Goku uniforms, they have second forms with their shit. So you're really not making it up into the rankings. Like at most, if you're lucky, you might be able to get a 2-star Goku uniform and maybe might be able to live the lavish life. But on top of that too, you have to keep that status because as soon as you lose, guess what? You lose that Goku uniform and you're back down to square one. Hell no, I'm not living in this goddamn verse. You got me messed up. This shit is no different than fucking Let It Die. That has to be such an elite ball knowledge pool. Oh my god. Holy shit. Yo, who played that game? Hey, put a comment down if you played that game. Like, this is the worst verse to live in by far due to just how they have the system here. Like, it's low-key ass. I already hated regular school. Now you trying to tell me that I gotta fight for my life otherwise I'm broke and poor? No, bro, no. You can have this shit. But the next 2 verses, I won't lie. If I had a choice between these 2 or Kill la Kill, I might pick Kill la Kill. Cause the next verse that I'm gonna be talking about is an anime that I kind of picked up recently due to the people in my Discord telling me about it, which is Ragna Crimson. And all I have to do to sum up this verse is just use one word and one word alone. Dragons. Like, handling your regular dragon as a normal person in this verse is already a hassle on its own. Unless you're Leo. Like, sure, it's possible to handle a regular dragon. Yeah, anybody can kill a regular dragon. But throw on top of these dragon generals that have these specialized powers, like time manipulation, and you could just throw the whole verse away. Just nuke the whole verse. I'm not going in here, bro. I'm not even gonna think about going in here. Who do you think I am? And to really think that the only possible way that you can legitimately combat these high-ranking ass dragons is with Silverine? That is a rare material that not a lot of people have? Unless your name is Ragna and you just so happens to get bestowed upon this power to just produce Silverine? You're getting clapped up expeditiously. You have a 2% survival rate each and every day in this verse. Like, the only reason why you would even catch me in this verse is because of Crimson. Hey, but wait a minute, Nexus. Crimson's a guy. And what about it? But comparing it to the next verse that I'm gonna bring up, getting clapped up by these dragons don't really seem that bad. Because the next verse that we're going to be talking about is Fire Force. Do I have to go into any more detail? Who, as a regular person, is going to sit up here and be like, yeah, I want to live in Fire Force? Because there's no way you want to go to a verse where you could just randomly, no hint, no say, just out of the blue, just spontaneously combust. No rhyme, no reason, you don't know what the hell you did, you just walking down the street, and then you just randomly just explode. Who's agreeing to this shit? Who wants to live here? And then after you explode, you get turned into a fire devil that these people have to come in just to take out. So therefore, you gotta get your ass whooped for randomly exploding? Are we serious? It wasn't like you asked to explode. You just did it without any reason. You could be sleeping in your bed, right? You could just be minding your own business, scrolling on TikTok, and then boom, your house is on fire because you just randomly, spontaneously combust. And truly speaking, I cannot stress this enough. It is completely random. Like, sure, in the verse, you can get fire-based powers and all, but that's still a low possibility. You have a high likelihood of blowing up than actually getting powers. But what do you guys think? Do you guys agree with the words that I said in this video and you guys wouldn't want to go into these verses? Or would you want to live in some of these verses? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe for more anime content. And remember, class, we do have a community Discord that we're trying to make more active. If you guys want to join, links are always in the description. But with that being said, there's no bell for today. Pack your bags, class dismissed.
All right.